Gentlemen, let me start with a hard truth. When most, and the worst part? Nobody tells you how to get it back. Doctors hand out prescriptions. Advertisers sell empty promises. But the real solution may already be sitting right in your kitchen. Picture this. As someone who has spent many years helping men restore their confidence, intimacy, and vitality, I have seen what works and what fails. What I'm about to share with you is not only backed by science, but also confirmed by decades of real-world results from men just like you. Here's the paradox. Most men think energy is built in the heat of the moment. The truth is, it's built the night before. While you sleep, what you put into your body before going to bed can decide whether you wake up feeling weak, or wake up with strength that lasts. That's why tonight I will show you a simple garlic ritual. In just 60 seconds, it can help relax your blood vessels, support testosterone naturally, and keep your body strong, without relying on medication or chemicals. And if you stay with me until the end, I'll reveal not only how to do it, but also the changes you can expect after 7 days, 14 days, and even 30 days of practicing this simple bedtime ritual. This could be the one habit that transforms your mornings forever. Before we dive into this powerful garlic method, make sure you hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell, so you never miss another men's health tip, especially for those over 60. And I'd love to hear from you. If you're ready for stronger mornings, type 1 in the comments. If you're still unsure, type 0 and let me know what's holding you back. Now, let's get to the core of this method. The secret lies in a natural compound inside garlic called allic. This powerful element has been used for centuries, and only recently have we. When you gently hold a garlic clove in your mouth and let its essence release, allicin doesn't just create flavor, it goes to work at a microscopic level, easing irritated arteries, calming oxidative stress. Some men are skeptical. Can something as simple as a spice truly change what's happening inside me? My yes, not because of theology, and how it in foundation of. So if your mornings have felt weaker, if your body doesn't seem to respond the way it used to, remember, real science and real hope can exist in something as small as a garlic clove. All is more than taste, it. However, while allicin is powerful, it's only the beginning of the story. Before you can use it to its full potential, you need to understand why morning, and why so many men rarely discuss the hidden reasons behind it. The truth is, vitality isn't just about desire. It's about blood flow, nerve signals, and hormones working together in perfect harmony. Once a man reaches his 60s, that harmony starts to slip. Arteries begin to stiffen with age, making it harder for blood to flow the way it once did. Nitric oxide production drops. This is the molecule that tells your blood vessels to relax and expand. Without enough of it, circulation becomes weaker and less reliable. Testosterone slowly declines, sometimes so gradually you don't notice, until one day you realize your energy, drive, and physical responses aren't what they used to be. I remember a gentleman named Kwan, a retired electrician. He told me, "I still love my wife. I still want her, but when I try, my body lets me down." The word, betrayal, stuck with me, because that's exactly how it feels. You work hard, you take care of your family, you stay strong as long as you can, and then suddenly your own body seems to turn its back on you. But I always tell men, this is not weakness. It's biology. Every man experiences it, but not every man has to accept it. Think of your vitality like a river. In youth, it's wide, powerful, and rushing with energy. Over decades, debris builds up, the banks narrow, the current slows. That's what happens inside your blood vessels. Plaque accumulates, inflammation takes root, and suddenly the river isn't strong enough to deliver the surge your body needs. Add stress, poor sleep, or even gum disease into the mix, and the problems multiply. The reality is, the weakening of male performance after 60 isn't just aging. It's the result of hidden factors stacking up silently until one day, mornings simply feel different. But here's the hope. Just because the river slows doesn't mean it can't be cleared. Just because nitric oxide declines doesn't mean it can't be restored. Just because testosterone dips doesn't mean your body has lost its ability to respond. I've seen men in their 70s, and even 80s, regain strength they thought was gone forever. Not through medication, but through natural methods that support circulation and hormonal balance. And this is where the garlic ritual becomes so exciting. Because now that you understand why vitality weakens after 60, the real question is, how can you actively fight back? How can you give your body the raw ingredients it needs, in the simplest way possible, to restore flow, power, and pride? The answer lies in a surprisingly simple nightly habit that takes just 60 seconds. Using a spice you already have in your kitchen. Here's how it works. About 30 minutes before bedtime, take 1 or 2 fresh garlic cloves. Not powder, not capsules, real, whole garlic. Place 1 clove gently between your cheek and gums, almost like a little secret resting inside your mouth. Don't rush, don't chew it immediately, just let it sit there. Slowly and gently, start to press it with your teeth and allow the flavor to release. Within seconds, you'll taste the strong, sharp essence, that's the allicin being released. As it mixes with your saliva, your body begins to absorb it directly through the tissues in your mouth. This is what makes the ritual unique. Instead of waiting for your stomach to digest it hours later, you're giving your body an instant supply of what it needs, right before you fall asleep. Most men are surprised by how simple it is. One man laughed and said to me, "That's it? Just a clove of garlic? Doctor, I expected something complicated, but sometimes the most powerful solutions are hiding in plain sight." Think of holding that garlic clove for 1 minute as preparing your body for the night ahead. Allicin immediately starts working, relaxing blood vessels, reducing hidden inflammation, and supporting nitric oxide production. By the time you drift into sleep, your body is primed for the morning. It's like winding up a spring before bed, letting it charge overnight, so that when the sun rises, you wake up with surprising strength. There's also something symbolic about this ritual. For many men, it becomes a nightly act of self-respect. You're not just preparing your body, you're sending a message to yourself that you're not giving up. That your health, energy, and masculinity still matter. Every night you place that garlic clove in your mouth, you're reclaiming control from the forces of aging that try to steal your confidence. And the beauty of this method? It's safe, natural, and takes less than a minute. You don't need prescriptions. You don't need to plan your evening around a pill. And you don't need to explain it to anyone if you don't want to. It's just you, a clove of garlic, and 60 seconds of patience. While the ritual is simple, its effects build over time. The longer you practice it, the better your body responds. But timing matters. You may be wondering, when exactly should I use this method for the strongest results? That brings us to the next part of the story. Because using garlic at the right time can mean the difference between small improvements and a complete transformation. The best time to use the garlic method is 30 minutes before going to bed. There's something almost poetic about it. As the day ends and your body prepares for rest, you're also giving it exactly what it needs to restore itself overnight. While you sleep, the allicin in garlic is slowly absorbed into your system and begins its work, relaxing arteries, calming hidden inflammation, and preparing your body for a stronger morning. It's like planting a seed at night and watching it bloom by sunrise. During the night, your body naturally goes through phases of hormone release. Most men don't realize that the majority of their testosterone is produced while they sleep. When you support your body at the right time, with better circulation, reduced inflammation, and deeper rest, you create the perfect conditions for testosterone to rise. And what does more testosterone mean for you? More energy, sharper drive, stronger physical response, a renewed sense of vitality that lasts through the day. Now, some men ask me, "Doctor, can I do this in the morning instead?" While it won't harm you, the truth is the results won't be the same. Your body isn't designed to repair itself in the morning, it repairs at night. Think of it like charging your phone. You don't wait until the morning rush. You plug it in at night. And by morning, it's fully charged. Your vitality works the same way. So yes, timing is everything. Do it at night, do it consistently, and let your body work for you while you sleep. You'll be surprised how much stronger your mornings feel when you give your body what it needs at exactly the right time. But as powerful as this nightly ritual is, it's only the beginning, because when you chew garlic before bed, the benefits don't just show up in one area. They ripple across your entire body. Chewing or holding garlic in your mouth before going to bed doesn't just release allicin into your system, it also has a natural calming effect. Allicin interacts with your nervous system, helping reduce tension, lower stress, and gently prepare your body for deeper rest. It's like flipping a switch from alert mode into recovery mode. And once your body enters deep sleep, something remarkable happens. Your testosterone is released in strong waves. In fact, most of a man's daily testosterone is produced during sleep. If you're not sleeping deeply, you're not producing enough. And without enough testosterone, energy fades, desire weakens, and physical strength slips away. I once worked with a 70-year-old man who admitted he hadn't slept through the night in years. He told me he was constantly tired, unmotivated, and felt like his manhood was slipping away. I suggested he try the garlic method, not just for vitality, but for sleep. 2 weeks later, he returned with a huge grin. "Doctor, I don't know what kind of magic is in those cloves, but I'm finally sleeping through the night. And let me tell you, mornings feel completely different, stronger." He chuckled, adding that even his wife noticed. Stories like his have repeated countless times in my practice. When you chew or hold garlic before bed, you're doing two things at once: improving circulation directly through allicin, soothing the body into deep sleep that drives testosterone release. And the effects build on each other. Better sleep leads to more testosterone. More testosterone supports stronger physical performance. Stronger performance boosts confidence and lowers stress. Lower stress improves your sleep again. It becomes a powerful cycle working for you, not against you. Just imagine how different your mornings could feel if you woke up refreshed, energized, and with testosterone at a healthy level. You wouldn't just feel alive in the bedroom, you'd also have more drive to move, work, and enjoy life. That's the beauty of this simple garlic ritual. It touches the deepest parts of what makes a man feel like himself again. But there's another factor many men never consider: an invisible enemy that silently damages vitality from another angle: oral health. If you ignore this, no amount of medication, sleep, or testosterone will fully restore your performance. Gum disease is one of the silent destroyers of male vitality. It hides in plain sight. A little bleeding when you brush, some pain when you chew, and slowly, it leaks toxins into your blood, fueling inflammation and narrowing the arteries you depend on. The same arteries that carry blood to your heart also carry blood everywhere else. If they are blocked, irritated, or weakened, your energy and performance will pay the price. I remember a 65-year-old patient. He was fit, exercised daily, ate well, but couldn't understand why his vitality was fading. He had no history of heart disease or diabetes, two of the usual suspects. Then I asked him one simple question: "How are your gums?" He looked surprised and admitted he'd had bleeding gums for years but never thought it mattered. He assumed it was just part of aging. What he didn't realize is that bacteria from his gums were leaking into his bloodstream, triggering inflammation that was choking off the very circulation he needed. Science is clear. Gum disease raises the risk of heart problems, stroke, and yes, declining performance, all connected through the same circulatory system. Your body doesn't separate oral health from overall health. They run on the same highway. If that road is damaged at one end, traffic slows everywhere. And this is why chewing or holding garlic before bed can be such a powerful ally. Garlic has been used for centuries as a natural remedy for oral issues. Allicin, the same compound that supports blood flow, also fights harmful bacteria and reduces gum inflammation. Each time you let that essence wash over your gums, you're not only helping circulation, you're also protecting your mouth and, by extension, your entire cardiovascular system. I've lost count of the number of men who came back and told me, "Doctor, I started this for my vitality, but my dentist says my gums look healthier too." That's the hidden gift of this ritual. It quietly fights an enemy most men never suspect. Because when you lower gum disease, you lower inflammation. And when you lower inflammation, blood can move freely again. That's when you start noticing changes, not just in your oral health, but also in your strength and stamina. So the next time you see a little blood in the sink, or notice tenderness in your gums, remember, your mouth is talking to you. It's sending a message about the health of your whole body. Don't ignore it. Protect your gums, and you protect your vitality. But as strong as this connection is, there's something even more motivating to keep you on track. Because once you start this nightly garlic ritual, you won't need to wait years, or even months, to see results. You'll begin noticing changes in days and weeks. One of the most common questions I hear is, "Doctor, how long will it take before I notice a difference?" Men want to know if this simple ritual is worth their time, or if they're just wasting effort. And I understand that impatience, especially if you've been living with weaker mornings for years. When every day feels like another reminder of what's slipping away, you don't want to wait months for hope. You want to know when you'll feel alive again. That's why I always give men a clear timeline, so you'll know exactly what to look for. And when, after 7 days, something subtle but powerful often begins. Many men tell me their sleep becomes deeper. For the first time in years, they stop waking up 3 or 4 times a night. They feel calmer before bed, as if their body finally lets go of tension that used to keep them restless. With that improved rest, some men start to notice light signs of morning vitality returning. It may not be as strong as they want yet, but it's there. That small spark is often enough to remind them, my body still has the ability to respond. I've seen men nearly tear up, saying, "Doctor, I didn't think I'd ever feel that again." After 14 days, the changes usually grow clearer. Sleep continues to improve, but now daytime energy also rises. Men who once dragged themselves out of bed tell me they feel sharper, more alert, more motivated. Some begin noticing desire returning, a spark they thought had burned out. What used to feel inconsistent now starts to feel reliable. Responses last longer, and with that comes confidence they haven't felt in years. And confidence doesn't stay in the bedroom. It carries into daily life. Men walk taller, smile more easily, and reconnect with their partners in ways they thought were lost. After 30 days, the transformation can be remarkable. Many men say, "I feel like I've turned back the clock." Their strength isn't just stronger, it's more frequent. Endurance improves, intimacy lasts longer, and satisfaction rises. The combination of better sleep, higher testosterone, and healthier circulation creates a man who feels renewed, almost reborn. And the longer you continue, the more your body benefits: stronger vitality, deeper rest, steadier energy, all building over time. So if you've been waiting for proof, consider this your roadmap. 7 days, hope returns. 14 days, confidence builds. 30 days, transformation begins. But even as powerful as this timeline is, it naturally leads us to the most important message. Because while garlic and allicin can give back your strength, the real question is, how will you choose to carry this momentum forward? Gentlemen, we've walked together through the science, the stories, and the simple truth of how something as small as a garlic clove can help restore what so many men believe they've lost. We explored the power of allicin. We faced the hard reality of why vitality weakens after 60. And we learned how a 60-second nightly ritual can rebuild confidence, improve sleep, boost testosterone, and even protect your gums. We mapped the journey step by step, what to expect after 7 days, 14 days, and 30 days. And I hope by now you see clearly, decline is not destiny. I think back to the men who once sat across from me, defeated, convinced their strong mornings were gone forever. And then I remember those same men just weeks later, smiling, standing taller, speaking with pride once again. That's what this ritual can do. It isn't magic. It isn't a quick fix. It's your body responding to care, patience, and the gentle medicine of nature. So tonight, before you close your eyes, remember this: you have more strength than you think. Place that garlic clove in your mouth. Give it 60 seconds. Let your body do the rest. Tomorrow morning may surprise you, and it might just change everything. Wishing you health, vitality, and joy in your life. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss the next video. Take care, and I'll see you soon.